What's good, y'all? In my last video, I started off saying for every like, I'll eat a calorie from a protein bar, and got about 2,000 likes. So I guess I mean 2,000 calories worth of protein bars today. And well, let's keep that going. Keep the like train going. And every like on this video is $1 that I'm gonna invest in Dogecoin. So let's buy some Dogecoin. Dogecoin to the moon. Ben done to the moon. We're hitting 50K this month. Even YouTube said it. I got that like subscriber, whatever, like the projection, and they said that I can hit 50K in this month if we keep on growing at the same rate. So yeah, we're to 50K. Nothing's stopping us. 50K Greek gods, start the revolution. It's like 8:45 right now. I wish I could have gone to the gym earlier, but their pussy beta's scared of the snow, so they delayed the gym opening until 9 today. Yesterday, I really wanted to film my chest workout, but they delayed the gym opening until 12, and I had a shitty workout because it was crowded as shit, and I had to wait like 20 minutes just to do like tricep pushdowns. Literally, there's one cable open, or like there's one cable that you can use for tricep pushdowns, and I was waiting 20 minutes for this dude. He is doing fucking jackhammer press with the stack, like 10 sets of 20. And I finally think he's done. The dude like pulls the cable to the top, and then he starts doing some like overhead jackhammer press, and he was not activating a single tricep muscle in his body, pretty much using 100% momentum. And yeah, I was getting pissed off. Just thought I'd share that story. Pre-workout today, got one honest scoop of dark energy, and if I drink this and walk to the gym and they are not open, then I'm just gonna be like stimmed down my mind and probably like piss on their doorstep. I won't be happy. Not for human consumption, by the way. Don't drink this. Fuck, I almost just slipped as soon as I turned my camera on. So much fucking snow here. This is a Greek god Exodus from his castle, the Snowy Kingdom. This place low-key looks like that Snow White castle, like the Disney World shit. Anyways, for today's like pre-workout talk, I'm gonna be responding to a hate comment, I guess, or I don't even know if this was meant as a hate comment. And before you guys say like I only respond to hate comments, like I know I get mostly positive comments, but it's not fun to respond to positive comments. Like, I appreciate all of them, and I'll tell you guys I appreciate them in the comment section. And like, I could sit here and jerk myself off to positive comments all day, but like, that's not fun. You guys like me shitting on the hate comments. But anyways, let's get to it. So this kid says like, I've achieved your physique and I've only been lifting for 6 months. And like, I don't even know if he meant it as a hate comment. He probably didn't. Probably just delusional behind his like anime profile, because they always have an anime profile. Even though I don't mind anime, like I watch AMV all the time, but that's besides the point. Some people, I guess if you have really good genetics, you could probably look like me in a picture in 6 months. But you're not 6'3". You are not 6'3", and start lifting 6 months ago and achieve my level of muscularity, like appearance-wise. Because if people shit on my physique, they can compare me to like people who are like 5'5" and they're dense as fuck. And yeah, obviously they'll have like more cap shoulders, like rounder looking muscles, but you're not 6'3". So we all have different body types, you know, body positivity. 6'3" lives matter, 5'5" lives matter, all lives matter. Yeah, body positivity. Don't make fun of me for not looking as big just because I'm 6'3" and I steal your girlfriend. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say about that comment. Let's have an amazing lift, boys. lift, boys, and low-key lost focus in the middle of that workout because I got a million texts from my friends saying that Derek More Plates More Gates made a video on me, and I'm absolutely ecstatic. Like, he's honestly like my favorite YouTuber. The only people who I really watch consistently are like More Plates More Gates, watch all of his videos. Greg Doucette, watch almost all of his videos. And the Fouad Abiad podcast. Those are like the three things that I watch like consistently. So yeah, I was absolutely ecstatic hearing that Derek made a video on me, and a little bit like nervous also because I did not go into a lot of detail when I talked about my cycle in the last video. I just like went over it really briefly, and I literally have like a 10-page Word document on it. So in this video, I guess when I'm reacting to his video on me, like a reactception, I will go into more detail about my protocol, which I did not design. I'm actually working with the coach this summer. I'll talk more about that as we get close to the summer. And no, he's not famous, so it's not Greg Doucette. I want someone who has more time because all these famous guys are super busy, so they can't dedicate as much time to me. So yeah, this guy knows his stuff though, so hopefully Derek had some good stuff to say. I already know he had some good stuff to say because people told me he had good stuff to say, but that's besides the point. Post-workout meal, 2 protein bars. Got pure protein, like the cheapest protein bars there are, I think. 200 calories each. One is s'mores flavor, one is chocolate peanut butter. Tastes super chalky. I do not like protein bars. Maybe if I like heat it up, because it's kind of hard to chew. The texture of these low-key reminds me of a Charleston chew, except instead of like gooey body positivity sugar shit in the middle, it's like cardboard. Okay, here's the chocolate peanut butter one. Okay, this one tastes better. This one's easier to eat. Like, my teeth actually went through it. I didn't have to, like, gnaw on it. The first one was a 1 out of 10, and this one's like a 4 out of 10. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a reaction to Derek's video on me. First off, I'd like to give a big shout out to Derek, More Plates, More Dates, for not using a Do You Even Lift clip in the thumbnail. Like, I look pretty decent in there, so maybe his comments won't shit on me as bad, even though I already read some of the comments and yeah, they're shitting on me, but I don't really care. You guys already know that my transformation is more than just like a fitness transformation. It's a mindset transformation, and that's what you guys like me. You guys watch me for comedy and for motivation. You don't just watch me because I have a sick physique. And yeah, I know that I don't have the greatest physique of all time. And yeah, that's pretty much what the comments are shitting on me about. That I'm skinny, even though I'm literally wearing a sweatshirt. Like, who looks big in a sweatshirt? But that's enough about me getting pestered over hate comments. Let's watch the video. Steroids. I'm not taking any now, but this summer I will be doing my first cycle. And I guess I'll tell you guys, but do not copy this by any means. If steroids are legal, don't do it, but it will be 400 milligrams. Alright, his little medical disclaimer intro.
Reacting to Ben Dunn's steroid cycle. Some of you guys forwarded me this and said that he broke down his use, or his planned use, and the cycle in question in pretty specific detail. So
I didn't go nearly into as much detail as I would have if I knew that Derek would have covered it, but I mean, I gave the general gist, so continue as Derek always says before he clicks the video.
I'm going to critique it and give my insight on if it makes sense, if it can be improved upon, if it is reckless, if it's stupid for a first cycle, if it's smart, you know, basically just my overall constructive criticism, I guess. So, okay, so I got it queued up to the right spot and we're going to get into it.
And steroids, I'm not taking any now, but this summer I will be doing my first cycle. And I guess I'll tell you guys, but do not copy this by any means. If steroids are legal, don't do it, but it will be 400 milligrams of testosterone per week.
Okay, so that is a reasonable dose, I guess. It's not.
I mean, technically it says 350 to 400, so I'm not sure yet. Like after this video, I'll go over like my actual like plan, because I'll go into more detail on it now that Derek shined a lot of light on it.
Excessive. It's not unlikely that he'll be able to handle the estrogenic impact of it, given he manipulates his administration frequency, and he's obviously a lean guy, keeps a reasonable diet model, sleep hygiene practices, doesn't have any genetic defects.
You already know I sleep like a Greek god, eat like a Greek god.
Predetermined.
Okay. I skipped over a little bit, but this is pretty much when I said I start Anavar week 5, and actually I was just going off the top of my head. It actually says week 6 to 8 start.
Administration, like what? Have you determined that you've plateaued at week 5 before you've even started the cycle?
Yeah, so I already watched this video, so I pretty much know that he spends most of this video talking about, like, he's pretty much talking against Anavar, and I was against it too, like, when I got my cycle by someone else, because I did not create this protocol, but originally, before it said Anavar, it said Rad 140, and I really didn't want to touch any SARMs, so I got switched to Anavar, and yeah, I asked him, I was like, do you think I'm going to plateau? Like, why do you think that I need the Anavar? And he was like, there's no chance you plateau with your first exposure to this stuff. And I agreed, so he said that it's just like something to throw in towards the end for an extra kick. And we'll talk more after this, especially now that Derek made a video on it, and Derek's probably like the smartest guy in the fitness industry when it comes to this stuff, so maybe we'll change it up. We'll see.
How do you know you need an Anavar?
I'm going to skip to the part where he talks about cardarine. Okay, here's the cardarine part.
It's supposed to help with your lipid levels while you're on gear, so that my HDL and LDL aren't too out of whack.
Okay, so cardarine actually is very good at lipid modulation. It's one of the few things that can actually fairly significantly increase your HDL. However, in rodent models,
so he pretty much goes over how rodent models showed like cancer risk with cardarine, and I saw that too, and that's why I was skeptical about it. And I'm gonna go back to my text when I first read this cycle. Let me see. Okay, not 100% sure about the SARMs as add-ons yet. I've been an athlete my entire life, so I feel like I can maintain good cardiovascular health without cardarine, because I'm trying to take as little as possible to get the desired results. So if there's anything I can avoid with optimizing lifestyle practices, I'd like to avoid it. And cardarine is mainly for your HDL. Yeah, so he mentioned something in this video that is a better alternative to cardarine that I actually never heard of, so let me find that.
Literally cancer causing at dosages that are not very high in humans, the human equivalent, contrary to popular belief. I actually did the calculation on my channel before a couple of years ago, and I believe it came out to 40 to 50 milligrams or something like that. Everyone thinks it's in the hundreds or the thousands of milligrams, but no. If you actually calculate it properly, the cardarine dosage that would otherwise be carcinogenic is in the double digits. It's like 40 to 50 milligrams or something like that. So is this a drug I would risk using just for the lipid modulation properties? No, I would use something that actually is designed and has been approved by the FDA for lipid modulation, like ezetimibe or a PCSK9 inhibitor.
Ezetimibe or a PK... what did you say?
For lipid modulation, like ezetimibe or a PCSK9 inhibitor.
PCSK9 inhibitor. I mean, I've never heard of the two things that he just mentioned, but I'm definitely going to run them by, because if I can avoid taking cardarine, I 100% will, and at this point it sounds like I will be avoiding that. Yes, I've never heard of that stuff, so thank you, Derek, for exposing me to that.
or something that is actually efficacious and is well tolerated in clinical trials and is not fucking cancer causing and is going to make me paranoid about inhibiting another.
Okay, so pretty much for the rest of the video, he goes over like why you wouldn't need Anavar on your first cycle, and I mean, I agree. We'll see if something changes, and let me go to my actual freaking like plan. So here it is. Here's the whole thing. It's 4 pages. So it says take testosterone and entheocypionate, which is just like a long ester, 350 to 400 milligrams per week. Cardarine at 10 milligrams per day for the entire length. Anavar takes 6 to 8 weeks. Start off at 10 to 20 milligrams per day. Take 1 a day, a couple hours before the gym or in the morning. After each week or every other week, increase by 10 milligrams. Stop increasing once you hit 40 to 50 milligrams per day. Anti-estrogens, we will use Arodex at 0.5 milligrams or 1 milligram only as needed. It is more likely to be needed starting around week 3 to 4. Okay, so basically, that's not predetermined, so those will only be used like if needed, because they're very bad for your health. They're really bad for your heart health. And low estrogen arguably is worse than high estrogen. Okay, and then PCT, HCG, and Novadex. I know Derek makes a lot of videos about like the how you have to wait 5 half-lives to start your PCT, and no bodybuilder or no one's ever really done a real PCT like properly. So this one says we will start your PCT 3 to 5 weeks after your last injection, so I'm pretty sure that's 5 half-lives if I remember correctly. Health supplements to take daily. He mentioned a couple of these in his video, but I didn't go into them in my video because I didn't expect him to go over it. So fish oil, 1,000 milligrams twice a day for your heart health. NAC, 600 milligrams twice a day. N-acetyl L-cysteine, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, for liver and kidney protection. Curcumin, 500 milligrams once a day. Buy at Gorilla Mode, shout out Derek. It's for heart health. Tudka, which I've never heard of, protects the liver. Ubiquinol, 200 milligrams twice a day for the heart. Revive kidney supplements, take 2 pills in the morning and 2 at night, helps detox the kidneys. Citrus bergamot, 500 milligrams once a day, helps HDL and LDL. Digestive enzyme, 1 before breakfast, 1 before dinner, helps process your food to get the most protein building synthesis as possible. Thorn Elite multivitamin, 2 in the morning, 2 at night with a meal. So yeah, that's all the health supplements. And yeah, I haven't heard of some of these. I'm not sure if it's overkill or not. If you make another video reacting to my like health supplements and whatnot, then maybe you could let me know if some of these are overkill. I guess I should do more research on this, even though I trust the person who came up with this. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that video. Thank you, Derek, for featuring me on your channel. I really appreciate it. You're honestly one of my favorite YouTubers, so it means a ton. If you're a new subscriber coming from Derek, then what's up, bro? Hopefully, maybe you like me, maybe you don't, because I'm pretty much like a love-hate kind of guy. Everyone either hates me or loves me. So there are obviously some new comments down below. Some like, you sound like an idiot, you sound like Walt Jr., you sound like you're 5, your voice, you're skinny. So if you're an OG, go like call them pussies in the comment section. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the video today. Hit some buttons for the revolution. Peace.